Well, good morning, all. I hope you're doing all right. I'm a little bit bleary-eyed myself, but you know what? I'm still enjoying myself. Coffee. The lovely lifeblood. Greetings, Extrema. How are you doing? Hello, Uncle Sup. I haven't seen you in a hot minute. Okay. Okay. Ooh-wee. Go ahead and fix that. All right. Chat, I hope that you had a good weekend. Welcome to the week itself. It's only beginning once again. Monday, get back to work, all that wonderful, lovely stuff. Can you believe it? Just a little over a week and a half till Christmas. Man, it has crept up on me so fast this year. It's insane. I wish I had more to say right now, but I don't. Doing good. Just came home from work. Oh, right. Yeah, that's so much of my audience is not anywhere near where I am. Let's go ahead and launch Fallout 3 again. Final day of work for me. I clock out for the remainder of the year at 4:30. My God, wow. There we go. Get out of that menu, which is super loud. Then have a little bit of fun trying to move the window around. There we go. And we're doing good on the charity too, chat. We're doing wonderfully on the charity situation. $317 out of 400. Man, we are making strides. Final day for work for me. I clock out for the weekend. My last day is Friday this week, then I'm off for the holidays. Man, congratulations. My sleep schedule is a complete mess. Recently been asleep since 1, and it tends to continue. And if trends continue, we'll be awake till 10 a.m. tomorrow. Oh boy. Awake all night. That's the good situation, isn't it? That's the outcome everybody's looking for. All right, am I like in the dead of the downtown metro? I think I am. Yeah, I am absolutely in downtown metro. Okay. Man, this is a design that I miss. The fact that there's just like this, what is effectively an interior area of the city where it's like, yeah, everything is just completely cut off, but there are pockets of the city that are still accessible by the metro tunnels. I really, really like that in this game. And the fact that it's missing in Fallout 4 was one of the reasons why I didn't like it as much. Coffee's really good today. Father's Days are a banger. I can take time off for the holidays to be with my kid and family. Wow. Taking care of your family? We don't do that in America. We only worship the dollar. The screen is black. Oh, man. I completely forgot. I did that extra stream on Saturday night, and it was not Fallout 3 that I played for it, so I swapped the capture, and I just did not think to swap it back.
Now try and hide from this! Hurry up and die!
Lying, congressional style. God. The freaking books in this game. Feels weird not to be able to pick up the desk fans either, because, like, that's the #1 thing that I was constant... Like, that's such a #1 thing that you need in Fallout 4. And then to, like, roll back to this and remember, oh, yeah, like, the crafting system... Like, there is a crafting system, but it's completely different, though. Also, William Strife in Fallout 3. What is this, 2014? I mean, it might be. It might be. You could even donate with $2014. I mean, you could totally donate $2014, but you could donate like it's 2014, you know. Or like $10 actually did something. No. Where $5 could buy you a hamburger. There we go. That's what needs to be said. He means 20.14. God's sake. Seeing much of anything removed here. Got it. Hello, Johnson. How you doing? All right, let's activate that Protectron. I don't have to worry about anything. I got a ticket in my inventory, so it'll leave me be.
Security protocol initializing. Station security grid offline. Metro Central not threat level Omega. Lethal force authorized.
Ooh. we go. I love that Twitch does nothing to combat the spam bots. Just love it. Like, every single time I get one, I have to stop and, like, report them. Every time.
Threat level Omega. Lethal force authorized. Move along, please.
Oh, this goes to the collapsed tunnel. How unexpected. I bought mine last month, but with the RAM shortage and GPU prices skyrocketing, thanks stupid AI companies, buy sooner rather than later is recommended. Man, is everyone buying a new PC this year? Man, like, Tev's machine is still holding up just fine, but I can't remember if it's running DDR4 or DDR5 RAM, and, like, I double-checked. It was like, okay, yeah, if you need DDR4 RAM, the prices are still normal because nobody's going to try to run their AI off of DDR4 RAM. But I don't remember what's in her machine, and I was like, we should probably check to see what's in your machine, because she was thinking about adding more, you know? And it's like, well, if the box has DDR4, then let's just grab the extra that you need before something wild happens, and, you know, they basically pull up the ladder on the back end and they're like, nope, no more DDR4 for you. We stopped manufacturing that shit because of this gold called DDR5. That AI is just going fucking crazy about.
Oh! Time to tear you apart! Oh! Oh! Kick ass! Eat it! Oh! No!
Oh. God, the interaction on this game. I'm realizing just how rough around the corners it is. Like, I'm jamming buttons to swap my, to use quick keys. Swap between weapons. And it's just not working sometimes. Okay. Yeah, we'll read that. Fallout 3 panty drop. I mean, hello NB, it's good to see you again. Man, you missed all the hot action on Saturday night. We played a bit of a game called Vane. Been close to 100% Fallout New Vegas for 4 months, but the last 5 achievements are from Dead Money, but every time I load it up, I just can't play for more than 10 minutes without getting bored. I'm gonna be entirely honest, I've only ever beat Dead Money once. In fact, I've only ever beat any of the DLC for New Vegas once. And yet at the same time, I remember thinking to myself, man, for all the complaints that people have about Dead Money, it is the one DLC that I like the most because it is the most different from the primary gameplay style or loop of the rest of the game. that was a lucky critical. Something about the DLC completely bored me like nothing else. I totally get it. I mean, a big component of Dead Money is literally just being restrained and not having a good system in place to communicate when you're getting too close to the boundaries of you know, what's going to kill you in that game. Or in that DLC. Actually, you know what? Quick save here. I still don't understand why they got rid of this. The ability to just auto-pick the thing. I remember for years I never knew why darts were classified as ammo. Then I actually made a dart gun and started having lots of fun. Not a lot of, I mean, it doesn't have a very good ammo capacity, but my god, the effects, you can't argue with them. All the hot action. Battle for Anchorage is supposed to be interesting. Yeah, Operation Anchorage is a good one. A lot of people are very insistent that it is, if you're gonna min-max the game. Oh great, something went wrong with collision. All right, we'll do this the other way. How many code banks are they going to give me to... I don't think I'm seeing anything else. Ooh, wait a minute. Okay, I got it down to 4 words. That'll do. There we go. Reconfigure targeting parameters. Alright, so oh, right, okay, I need to deactivate the system now. Because it killed all the bandits. I kind of forgot it. Like, I stripped the targeting information off of the system. I didn't tell the system not to shoot me. There's a difference there. Woohoo, my inventory's full. I used to work government audits. I am a tester. I'm a bit nervous, but mine is for a regulated field mortgage. And I used to work government audits, so I really hope they don't try to get rid of us. They'll end up paying money in the end if they do. I mean, the federal government is going through that whole rigmarole right now. Because it was stripped of so many workers earlier this year for efficiency. And they've discovered that a lot of those workers were freaking necessary. You weren't getting rid of redundancies, you were getting rid of people who were actually doing the job, you know? That type of situation. Will I open that? Is there anything over here that I'm missing? Doesn't seem like it. Okay. So... Oh, lovely. Why did they shoot the feral ghoul? He had a ticket. I mean, it wasn't a golden ticket. He wasn't Charlie and the Chocolate Factory level of, like, ready to go, but... I guess I took long enough to get down here that, all of the ferals that were in the tunnels here found the mines already. Okay.
Come on, come on.
That's how it's done, boys.
Whoops, did I put a grenade at your feet? That didn't... Why didn't that... Why?
Come on, boys.
You are. It's go time. Eat it.
Whew. Am I the only one that is no longer excited for new Bethesda games? No, you're not. I'm not excited for Bethesda games at this point. And in part, like, that's definitely a me thing. 'Cause, like, the type of games that Bethesda makes, I'm no longer excited about. Like, I think I've just moved on mostly with my life, and I'm like, you know, I used to really enjoy those types of games, but I don't anymore. Now all I want to do is play crafting survival games. Like, that's really my jam these days. It's the lifeblood that sustains me. Right, right. In apparel. Here we go. Oops. I'm getting pretty full here. Ah. Okay. It's just not gonna let me do this lock. I'm gonna have to do it on my own. Well, okay then. Ooh la la. God, you guys are chatting up a storm today. Kind of tired of Bethesda half-assing their games. I don't even know that it's a half-assing situation. That none of their games feel half-assed. A lot of their games feel like they've decided to focus on something that's not as fun. I'm still pretty into them. Playing Skyrim and Oblivion Remastered was fun. Still love story-driven stuff and role-playing and everything. Hey, those are kind of old games. I mean, something like Elder Scrolls 6, I just don't really care for it. Frankly, I think that Bethesda hasn't done Elder Scrolls 6 because they don't know what the hell to do with it. They're out of notes that were left over from the original creators of the Elder Scrolls. They have to start making stuff that's completely new now. So they don't have it out. I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt, but yeah, I don't think it'll be as good as it used to be. Like I think that Skyrim is like the peak game that Bethesda has ever made, and I don't think that they're ever going to get back to that. Because it was the right thing at the right time, and it was basically Oblivion 2.0, because they were like, oh, we know all of these things that we can do to improve the gameplay loop, and what we're going to do is basically try to recreate Oblivion, but we're going to do it in a different province with a different story, and we're going to make these primary changes to the system of skills and whatnot, you know? My kind of games I love right now, and always has been, JRPGs. Man, JRPGs and me do not get along. There are a couple of very limited exceptions. Final Fantasy, which I'm not really even all that big on board with these days, and the Persona games. And who the hell knows if we'll ever get a Persona 6, so... Did you like Fallout 4? Me? Not really, no. I didn't like Starfield either. Man. Fallout 4 was a game that was functional, serviceable. What it set out to do, I think it did it relatively well, which was specifically the base building system. I can't deny that the gunplay mechanics are definitely better than they are here in Fallout 3. Strife, you are too rough with your hands. Also wasn't the biggest Skyrim fan. Wow. That is a surprise to hear. NB, thank you so much for gifting that tier 1 gift sub to Phoenix. Phoenix, enjoy the subscription. It's good to know that I'm worth both the time and the money. I hope everybody enjoys themselves. Didn't play Starfield. Husband said it was bad. What's not as fun to you? I'm curious. God, okay. I cannot read through all of that, man. There's too much for me to read through there. I'm never gonna get through all of the chat, like catch up, because it's moving so fast. I'm happy that you guys are having a good chat there, but I can only pick up bits and pieces here and there. You did enjoy Starfield. It was an interesting experience. Please tell me more, because that is definitely the odd opinion out. See whether or not the environment... it worked with me this time. Okay, chat, he's not paying much attention. Now, that doesn't mean you can do irresponsible things, okay? Don't forget, !charity if you are interested. If you're over on YouTube, you can use the QR code in the bottom right corner, bottom left corner of the screen, to donate to charity. St. Jude's Children's Hospital. Every dollar goes to a good cause. I am actually playing Fallout 3 here. I'm playing Fallout 3 here, specifically for charity. Moving too fast for you? Sorry, I'll slow down. Uncle Sup, I'll thank you very much for slowing down chat over there. Despite the fact that you're the only person chatting over on YouTube. Too late, I'm already standing on a rolling office chair. Hashtag irresponsible. Spokes Lemon, first off, I gotta say, I don't think that I've ever seen anybody's name yellow before. That is something that I cannot recall having seen almost ever. So, you definitely highlighted your own message by your name color. And I don't know if that's like a chosen thing, or if that's just like Twitch is suddenly like, oh my god, we have new colors and we're going to use them. Custom hex code. Well, look at you. All tech savvy over here, knowing what a freaking hex code is. Most of the internet wouldn't even know what on earth you're talking about. This is the standard yellow. Yes, NB. Yes, it is, and I don't even see that color very often. Probably doesn't look great on light mode, but it's a shade I particularly like. How many people even use light mode? Like, I don't know anybody who uses light mode. Twitch is like straight up dark mode all the time, which is ironic because they're very Like, oh, no NSFW stuff on our platform. Listen, you, like, hot tub streamers, we can't have that on our... I'm joking, of course, but... Whoop! I am in one hell of a metro station right now. There are 10 types of people in the world. Those who understand binary and those who don't. That's why I didn't change it for the light mode users. You're just invisible to the light mode users. Why were the Reavers so freaking strong in this game? Because you're supposed to be scared of them, man. That's the whole idea behind the Feral Ghouls. They're supposed to be freaky. Like, they're this game's version of zombies. I am still baffled by the fact that cars are somehow down in the metro. They also really run at you differently in this game. They feel a lot more threatening in this game than they do in Fallout 4. Fallout 4, they feel a lot less... Their movements are more erratic in Fallout 4. There's no question about that. The animations are, like, greatly improved. But, they're not as, they don't feel as threatening. A nice, charming teal. Right, no NSFW. Wait, what was that? Phoenix, whatever you're talking about right there, that is a controversy that I didn't even know about. Scary till they get a mini nuke shoved up their undead poo-poo sector. God. VTubers have been banned for being too lewd, even though they barely show any skin on their models when there were other women barely wearing anything not getting banned. You know, I'm gonna say that probably comes down to the fact that we'll just call them models, that get really, really big are bringing in so much money for Twitch that they're willing to overlook it. Meanwhile, I don't know any VTubers that have gotten absurdly big. Big, yes, but not absurdly big. So, but then again, I'm not paying attention to the meta of Twitch very often. I come in, I do my little song and dance here, which isn't even much of a song and dance for that matter. and don't really pay attention to what everybody else is doing. Hello. Supplies. Go ahead and... That's Pennsylvania Avenue. That's not really where I'm headed. I just wanted to get the marker for it. And now we head back into the metro and we try to find the route that I'm supposed to be on. Hello, Ratchet. Here you go. Have here. Another Metro bot. Wasn't expecting to see this. For some reason, I wasn't expecting to see it. Hot tub streaming is basically softcore porn. Yeah, I wish I could produce some of it myself. I would love to be showing off that much skin. Unfortunately, there's something about just there's no audience for you know for what I have to show, which is a bit unfortunate. Man, there's really not much for stuff in the code this time around. Modified. 2 out of 8. MOD. 2 out of 8. Okay. And inserted. Man, gotta try it again. Too old for being a twink now. Yeah, unfortunately. I couldn't be a twink forever. I had to grow up. Start getting that, like, old man energy. There we go. We're getting some freaking traction now. 2, 3, 4. Okay, I only have 4 words this time. Got it. Metro map. Oh! Look at that.
Metro security protocol initializing. Station security grid offline. Metro Central not responding. Threat level Omega. Lethal force authorized. Tickets, please. Scanning for valid ticket. Verified. Thank you for riding with Metro.
Permaban is a bit over the top, but they have been banned for nothing. Iron Mouse is kind of big. Yeah, I just wanted to say it. Left off a bit of...
Move along, please.
Left off a bit of steam. Man. I pretty much only watched Strife and Tev's stream. Didn't know any of this was going on. But also, I never really get any of those streams aimed at me. I guess that's definitely speaking to the quality of the algorithm knowing whether or not to push things to you or not. It must be doing its job right. Too old to be a twink. Are you sure about that? Exclamation gallery. Of course. Eli, either way. Is that the terrible shotgun or just a regular shotgun? Oh, this is the terrible shotgun. Like, this is, like, the last time I played this game was for charity, like, last year, I think. And, quick save here. I cracked into this and, like, whenever I picked this up, I was like, you know what, let's just start where we left off with the save file that I did last year. And I was like, what on earth did I do? And I immediately found the terrible shotgun in my inventory, and I had to reacquaint myself with the build that I'm doing. But, yeah, it's the terrible shotgun, and it's a backup weapon, because I'm doing an explosives build. Funny how it's named Terrible Shotgun, and it's one of the best. I always looked at it as, like, terrible was a reference to how, like, it's supposedly a modified shotgun. It's just, like, doing things that a normal, like, normal shotgun would be like, oh, you're treating people humanely. Meanwhile, like, you open up, with the terrible shotgun, and it's just like, it is doing absolutely inhumane things to anyone that you point it at because of how it's been modified. That's the way I always looked at the name Terrible Shotgun. Like, terrifying, awful type stuff, not, well, I think I made my point. Can actually patch that up a little bit. Okay. Okay, that's why we quick save. There's terrible as in this is not good, and then there's terrible as in extremely strong. Yes, precisely. Causing terror. That's a good way to put it too. My absolute favorite weapon in Fallout 3 is probably the terrible shotgun or Old Painless. Personally, the Blackhawk is my favorite. I don't even remember how you get your hands on the Blackhawk, but I do remember, like, on, like, my third playthrough of this game, I specifically was like, okay, I am going to do the pit, and I am going to make it so that I'm going to use the ammo press to repurpose all of my ammo into Magnum ammo, and I'm just going to feed the Blackhawk as many bullets as I can fire out of that thing. And that's all that I did for an entire playthrough. It was satisfying, too. The Foggy Bottom Station. Okay, well, this isn't where I'm supposed to be going. I'm just trying to follow the quest marker. And I'm doing my best to, like, not look at the map too much, because, my god, these metros are a twisting spaghetti mess, but exploring the metro is, like, the big thing that I remember having the most fun with in this game back in the day. So, I think I gotta go back down. Woo! That's my noon alarm. Which means it's time to take some pills. You help Agatha. It was her husband's old weapon, and she gives it to you when you've... Oh, that's right, Agatha. This game has the Firelance. That one was definitely my favorite. Man, I never used the alien weapons because of their special ammo. I was just like, I'm gonna run out, and I'm gonna be so sad. Didn't you know sometimes traffic is so bad you just have to take the tube? Uncle Sup. Reloaded it. You always went with the giant electric gun. Gun models were so good in Fallout 3. Every gun felt like it looked unique. Like, there's definitely a lot of uniqueness available in Fallout 4, but because you can deconstruct things to its core parts, a lot of what you can get in Fallout 4 ends up looking very much the same because you keep putting... You're gonna develop favorite attachments to the weapons. So you're always building the same attachments and putting them on every new gun that you get. So... I mean, is what I'm saying making any sense? Oh! And I think that that's one of the reasons why the guns in Fallout 4 don't feel as unique. It's because so many of the guns are just like... You end up doing exactly the same thing over and over with the guns. Just... No matter the body that you're picking up, you're always putting the same attachments onto it, you know? I didn't do that. Had different guns for different flavors. Or am I blind with nostalgia? Here's my pistol. Here's my giant Tesla gun. God. Okay, so can we repair some of this stuff? I'm 4 units over. Again. Because why wouldn't I be? should probably dump this knife. But that's still not enough. I don't think that I really care about the helmets. What a miscellaneous. Am I holding something that I don't need to be holding on to? No, all of that is good. I do have some stuff in my aid that I can use. Heal myself. I also had like a Dean's Electronics. Yeah, here we go. Repair increased by 2. Yay! Okay. Stuff. Like, I'll hand it to Bethesda, the fact that it's possible to utterly break the lock by, just jamming on things in this game. Like, it's not necessarily great or awesome, but it is a thing that they were willing to do in this game. Alright, I have too much junk in my inventory now. Any mods installed? None. Not a one. This is a pure nostalgia trip. It's not about trying to figure out, you know, how to make this game look good. It's about remembering how it looked back in the day when it came out. I remember I pre-ordered this game at my local GameStop. And then I was out of town. I was on vacation when it released. And I just remember sitting on the hotel bed with my laptop writing a blog post about it, despite the fact that I couldn't play it, and I had to wait until I got home. Ooh, hello. Museum station. Ah, we're getting close here. We're getting close.
This is gonna be fun. Kick ass! I'll tear you apart.
Oh! Still somehow keeping my weight down. I always want rapid SMG and big frickin' sniper, and it doesn't matter if they're made from pipes or plasma. God. Usually made sure to have something on my head like a light or something. I get utility for sure. Maybe I'm just less picky. I'd rather be running around with swords. When did it come out? Regale us with olden tales? 2008. Damn. Yeah. The game is, well, you know, close to 20 years old. Rognok, the Barbarian. lot of stuff in here that I would normally like to pick up and sell off later, but no such luck right now. I graduated high school in 07. Strife, shut up. 20 years ago. Yeah, I graduated high school in 06. I know what it's like, NB. Trust me. I'm just a tiny bit ahead of you on this shit.
Come on! Oh!
Okay.
Tear 'em apart!
Come on, you swap items, please.
You like that, huh?
There you go.
You like that?
Yeah, you like that? You like that? Do you like that? Huh? Yeah. Mess with the boom, you get the wang. Okay. I'm ready to get out of this metro. Oops. I graduated in 2020. Extrema? What the fuck? Probably way too young to be playing this when it came out. Well, you're supposed to be at least 17 to purchase rated M games, so almost for certain. You have children in the chat. And NB, this is not new to me. This is not new to me at all, okay? Like, I know that it's difficult when these moments come along and you have to learn these truths here.
Apart.
I should probably eat a little bit. Man, I'm like the freaking gourmand over here. But I got child. It adds extra 5 years. Oh my god. I was single digits playing this. Somehow my father not only approved, but gave me tips on how to play better. God. My husband's younger brother has kids. He's lost some of his hair already. You, with you people who belong in a museum. Antiques, God. Alright, I'm hopeful that this is where I need to be to get out of here. Oh, he crippled my face. Criminy. Okay, so... One thing that is a little bit strange that I'm used to from Fallout 4 but isn't in this game is the ability to go inside of the carriages. Okay, can't do anything there. Probably just eat a little bit more, I guess. Okay, that just gets me light enough weight to get out of, to keep moving. Man, this place is just huge. Let's, grab the ammo and be on our way. Only because the ammo is weightless. Carrying an entire freaking armory in my inventory here. Discover the fast travel point and, like, get back home. Uh-oh. Okay, well, I found the Museum of Technology. That's what matters to me, really. Ah, shit. Okay. Shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have done that. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Just watch. Watch. Serpentine. I'll win. Oh, jeez. Oh, Jesus, so much lead in my face. Give him a frag grenade. Okay, that worked. That worked. That actually hit?
Away from there.
Nope, it didn't. I'm out of explosives. Oh boy. Woo, hey! NB just donated $5 to the charity. Thank you so much, NB. Every little bit counts. And it goes to a good cause. Come on. Come on. No message with that. But nonetheless, thank you very, very much. Oh, my word. Right. Stats. Got him. Oh! Where did you get that shit from? Oh, for God's sake. Oh, for God's sake. Oh! Hey. Alright, you little shit. Come here. Oh, God, I'm collecting more attention, and I do not need it. All I wanted to do was fast travel. That's all I wanted to do. I came out of the metro and tried to fast travel. Oh! Oh my God. Oh. Right away. There we go. Oh. Also, my leg. Oh! 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 There we go. Oh! Hit him in the face. Okay. Let's just go into the back corner and squat. Okay, so enemies are still nearby. I can rent a car with a discount because I'm over 25 too, at least. Find all the ammo, then get to the mall and fire it all. William Strife playing the game that I fell in love with, his YouTube channel for playing this and Oblivion. God, I'm old. Well, welcome to the club, soup. Okay, I am now hidden. Let's There are enemies nearby, so I can't fast travel. That's fine. This is fine. How about now? Yes! Aha! I found a spot where it'll work. Okay. Let's take a sleep. You know, stash some materials, etc. Start off with meds and aid. Take all of that ant meat. What do we have in here? Okay, this is the miscellaneous area. Miscellaneous. Cherry bombs, conductors, leather belts, metal braces. Wonder glues, sensor modules, scrap metal. Wait, scrap metal doesn't go in here. Scrap metal, I have a different place for you. Wonder glue doesn't go in here either. That goes somewhere else. I have plans for it that don't involve, like, normal building. Paint gun. That's everything. We've got guns over here. Weapons. Is there anything here? Let's get rid of the repellent stick. I'm not using that. I don't need the hunt. Like, I don't think I need anything else here. There's a lot here, but like none of it. Yeah. Okay. So that's good. And we come upstairs. And it is right here. Pre-war books, scrap metals, teddy bear. Where was I putting the wonder glue? Let's see. Scrap metal. Hello, hello. How's it go? Just fine, Ace. Just fine. There's a butt ton of snow I might need to shovel. My back ain't gonna be happy. And B, the trick for all of that is always to just... don't try to shovel a large amount at a time. Just do small amounts. Don't utterly load your shovel up. So much effort for so little loot. Yeah, yeah. Like, that's actually the #1 piece of advice in regards to, like, shoveling snow, no joke, is a primary way that a lot of people end up dying of a heart attack because of what it does to your vascular system. And a lot of it can boil down to basically not carrying a small enough amount of snow in every shovel. Like, I had a great grandfather who just, he came in from getting the mail, having to go through enormous snowdrifts, and fell over dead on the kitchen floor. You know? Like, that, like, you cannot you cannot underestimate the seriousness of, words. Was I putting wonder glue in here? I wasn't. Where was I putting all the wonder glue then? It should be somewhere around here. Oh, okay. That's all the wonder glue I have. I don't know where else I would be putting it unless I somehow put it in here. Nope, just some sexy sleepwear. Don't worry, I have some panties that I can put on in this game, too. Over here? Yeah, no wonder glue. Okay, well. Ooh, wait a minute. That was not what I meant to do. Start at the edges and just push the snow a little at a time. Yes, precisely. You want to be edging the whole time. Oh, good. Now you can be the panty dropper. Okay, do we need to return to this discussion and find out how many people have any semblance of an understanding of what this is about? How many people here know that term? Panty dropper.
Oh, hey! Kinda big.
Oh, she doesn't. Oh, she hasn't restocked. Crap. Okay, Moira, what do you have for ammo? Shotgun shells? I'm gonna need all of those. Nope, she doesn't have anything else. Okie dokie.
Good hunting!
We'll have to go out front and see if we can find a trader. panty popper, panty dropper. It's also a weed strain. Is it? I know the term panty dropped, and yet I'm now second-guessing myself based on how the question was asked. Well, this is just something that we inadvertently discovered, okay?
Welcome
That this is a term that evidently not a lot of people are aware of.
to Megaton.
And here you are. The spirits have blessed me with many gifts, but you have given the more marketable gift of monetary investment. Please accept this offering, a mask and helmet made from the hide of the wisest spirits of the wind. May it benefit you as fully as it has myself.
Ooh, Crow's Eyebot helmet.
Yes,
Okay, let's just get him to repair the most important things in my inventory. Okay, there we go. So, that should be everything.
if the clothes make the man, then here are the means to remake yourself.
Okay, that's looking good.
Thanks. Walk well, friend.
Enjoy your stay.
I really think it's more of a gender thing. Feel like a woman. I feel like women use it more. My brother knew it too. Hey, man. Stuffed drunk lady screaming at drunk lady screaming at a bachelorette party. God. That's not what I meant to do. There was something in my inventory here. It wasn't apparel. Okay, so I need to put the Eyebot helmet away because it's nice, but it's not what I'm planning on using. Here we go. Chinese assault rifle. I need to hold on to all Chinese assault rifles that I find. Was this... Yeah, apparel also goes in here. So... go ahead and make a big ol' save here. And chat, guess what? It is rather, chill in here. I'm gonna need another hot cup of coffee. Chili. Yeah, I have a chili willy. Ugh. What I need are some knit underpants in order to keep the willy less chilly. Cocoa Day? Absolutely, man. I mean, it's not supposed to be super cold today. It's supposed to be quite a bit decently warmer than it was yesterday. We didn't really get above freezing. But every single time that the weather prediction comes through and they're like, oh, it's going to get warm, like we get closer to the day and they keep trending the temperature down on us. So like tomorrow it's supposed to get up to 58 degrees. But I seriously question whether or not it's going to go that high. I expect it to end up trending down again. All right. Let's get the coffee on. Ugh. One of Skyrim's most useful non-cheat-like glitch is the punch restock or restocking if you like to. Man, that is a technique. It is certainly a technique. One that I personally prefer to stay away from because, like, I don't know, like, it feels normal for vendors to run out of money in a day that they can trade with. Or chai. You know, since I started doing a mocha pot for my coffee sometimes, I actually have chai downstairs. It's just a mixed powder. But I have chai downstairs that I specifically use for the purposes of topping off, you know? It's like, I can't do 2 cups of mocha pot coffee in a day, but I want a little bit more, so I just mix up a little bit of chai. Alright, hopefully that's, mixed enough. Chat, remember that I am doing this for charity. I am, of course, raising money for charity right now. If you are interested in contributing to the cause, !charity, in order to put any amount towards our goal. We are currently sitting at... Wait a minute, what does that say there? Oh, like 322. I should probably update this. Let's do that. All I have to do is actually, like, get my mouse cursor out of the game. There we go. We are making serious strides. Look at that. We're almost to the $400 goal. Which, again, like, we're working, like, this is going to be tier... We've done tier 1 and tier 2. We're up to tier 3, okay? We're working on tier 3, where you guys get an opportunity to change what I'm painting on an actual canvas. I spent a bunch of money. What is this? Uncle Sup? Now I have to explain the pun. Socking equals punching someone in the face to re-sock. Oh, I thought that was just your phone doing something stupid. Most useful cheat-like glitch is the punch restock or resocking, if you like the pun. For God's sake. Oh, my word. Whoops. Okay. Time to get back to it. I've got my carry weight down pretty decently. The Museum of Technology. I am curious. There have been more people talking today than normal on stream, at least for a Monday stream. So I have to ask the question. What, pray tell everyone, does... How many of you know about the gallery thing? Have there been? It feels like there have been more people. Maybe I'm just imagining it? I'm curious if there are people who've, like, been hanging around who typically I don't see. And, yeah. Now everyone can know. I had a very terrible phrase just go through my mind right now. You post the, you bring up the link. You bring up the link to the gallery, and what I immediately think of is, goon responsibly. Yep, that's where I'm at today. Oh, God.
Years play tricks on me again. Game over!
Wow, he's, really freaking durable.
And her.
What's this? The Viper Magnetic Rail Cannon. This is the only known prototype of the X-277 Viper magnetic rail cannon developed for the U.S. military by Westech, also commonly referred to as a railgun. The weapon uses energy cells to propel a depleted uranium round across a series of magnets, discharging it at extremely high velocity. Deemed too costly to produce on a mass scale, the project was abandoned in 2044. On loan from the International Ordnance Museum, these cases display the various types of weapons and ammunition used by the military in past conflicts all over the globe. Oh no. Hot Nord? What is a Hot Nord? Like, am I supposed to do a Fabio accent or something? M199 machine gun. Perhaps the most well-recognized weapon in the modern U.S. military arsenal, the M199 earned its nickname, the Backtalker, from the unusual report the firing mechanism makes as it ejects a spent shell. Firing standard 5.56mm rounds, the M199 is still the official infantry weapon of the U.S. Army. On loan from the International Ordnance Museum, these cases display the various types. Okay, yeah. What about that? What's this one? The Type 1861 Springfield rifle musket was the standard weapon for the infantry soldier in the American Civil War. It was a muzzle-loaded weapon which fired a .58 caliber mine ball using percussion cap instead of the traditional flintlock. Almost 1 million of these weapons were manufactured for the soldiers during the war. On loan. Okay, yeah, already read that. Make it happen. Thank you. Had an interesting Sunday, William. Listen. My Sundays are my own, even if I showed more skin on Sundays than I expected to. Okay? I'm not saying that I was naked. I'm just saying that harnesses show off a lot of skin. Okay. Get a 10-minute timer going here. Is there something wrong, NB? Oh my god. Okay. What is with that emote? What's with the emotes you use there? Hey Will, have you tried DLSS for Fallout 3? No, no, I have not. I'm playing pure nostalgia right now. Alright, somebody redeemed a hot Nord. Oh, look at me. I'm very, very hot. Oh, I've spent too much time inside of the hot spring. In the sauna. I've spent too much time in the sauna. This is not a good voice, but it is what I am trying to do. Yes, you are going to absolutely... Oh, look at that. Somebody drew a little thing here. I am going to be good and not say the first thing that I thought. Oh, please, do. Tell me, what is the first thing you thought? You sound like you are doing a Nipti impersonation. Because... Are Finns not qualified as, Vikings? I used to be an adventurer like you, but then I took an arrow to the knee. Is that what I need to be doing? Would you do a playthrough again, like make videos on your main channel? Probably not. If I do any more playthroughs, it will go to the second channel that you are watching me on right now. Because, I try not to publish playthroughs on my main channel because the YouTube algorithm doesn't really like them anymore. Actually, no. Okay, why don't you inform me here, NB? You continue. You keep coaching me if I am doing the right direction. Finns have a different language and heritage from the Vikings. Oh, I didn't know that. Learn something new every day. This flag was recovered from the wreck of the USS Avon Atoll, a US Navy missile cruiser that sunk off the coast of Alaska in 2066 with all hands lost. The cutting-edge vessel's loss was due to a nuclear torpedo strike from the US Navy submarine, the USS Interface, during the Anchorage campaign. The submarine mistook the cruiser for an enemy vessel during radio silence and sunk it before obtaining visual confirmation. This ranks as one of the most tragic disasters in the U.S. naval history since World War II. How interesting. So many stories to tell. It's a pretty good pass. Okay, that's good to hear.
Vault-Tec welcomes you to our new line of subterranean vaults featuring our patented Triple S technology. Triple S technology is Vault-Tec's convergence of the three most important parts of apocalyptic endurance: safety, survivability, and sanitation. Being underground got you down? Smile! Our Simu-Sun lighting mimics the feeling of being outside with only a fraction of the sunburn potential. The living sections make use of our revolutionary floor suck auto cleaner system for those darned messy kids. Never sweep again. Moms will love how our Culinator 3000 kitchen system makes cooking a breeze. I can smell the muffins baking now. Bored? Don't be! Step into our Entertainatron room and watch the latest holotapes, or perhaps listen to a symphony. Another Vault-Tec innovation. Concerns about security? Our Eye on You cameras enable the Vault's leader to watch your every move. You'll never be alone again. Should the unlikely event arise that the planet is laid to waste, you'll feel happy knowing your family will be safe in a Vault-Tec vault. We hope you've enjoyed our tour today. If you have any further questions, please take a brochure from our helpful Vault-Tec guides.
Ah, it's the West Wing. Floor suck. Oh yes, muffins baking now. Goat. Muffins would be delicious, actually. May I floor suck on your muffin top? What do we have here? The XVB02 Vertibird prototype. Which Fallout, which is your favorite Fallout game? My favorite Fallout game would have to be, it probably is Fallout 3, just because it's the first one that I ever played. Just for that reason alone. There's a reason why I come back to this one. William? What? No, absolutely not. You do not have enough adventure in your life. You need to enjoy. This is a scaled model of a prototype military transport vehicle being developed by the US military. The XVB-02 Vertibird is a VTOL vertical takeoff and landing craft with an extremely durable armored fuselage that can be armed with a variety of offensive weapons and defensive countermeasures. This is the most advanced aircraft of its kind ever developed, and the military hopes to press them into service by 2085. The atmosphere for Fallout 3 is good. I think that that's one of the things that I like about it so much. They got the atmosphere so pitch perfect. Alright, I know that I'm missing something here, so let's hop out and do the loop again, because I know I'm missing something here. What do we have here? Log entries. Not interested in those. Oh, look, it's a stealth boy. This is a Robco Stealth Boy Model 3001 personal stealth device developed by Robert Mayflower. The Stealth Boy generates a modulating field that transmits the reflected light from one side of an object to the other, making the bearer almost invisible to the untrained eye. Okay, so it is either this terminal down here or the terminal upstairs. Okay, we found it. We found it. I'll go ahead and save right here. Actually, it's going to, it behooves me to actually make a full save right here. Okay. I'm going to need a new tab open here. Alright. 0. Hey there, Jigs. I finally found a good place to ditch your share of the loot. It was a hell getting out here, but I made it. I left the usual breadcrumbs all over some of the info terminals in this place. Their computer security was a joke. Complete the sequence and you're home free. But make any mistakes and the system will lock you out. We'll meet up at the usual spot later. Good luck, Prime. Alright, 0, 1. 9, 19, 39, and 49. All right. Go up to, is it this terminal up here? Nope. Nope. The halls of today are empty. More news about Stealth Boys that I do not need to read.
Vault-Tec welcomes you to our new line of subterranean S technology. It's Vault-Tech's convergence of the three most important parts of safety, survivability, and sanitation. Sleep and quiet. Being underground.
Oh, that's the end of my my accent. I will do it for a little bit longer because I haven't been talking the whole time. I used to be an adventurer like you, but then I took an arrow to the knee. Alright, I think I'm fine.
Our eye on you, Camerson. Should the unlikely event arise that the planet is laid to waste, we hope you've enjoyed our tour today. If you have any further questions...
Alright, all done with that. Now to check this one, I think? Nope, not this one. There we go. Must be 53, right? Yes, 53. Alright. And I know where the last one is. Exhibit under construction. It is alright. I don't have chat open right now.
I can hear you. No more game.
The Delta 9 rocket was donated by the United States Space Administration by a grant from the United States Department of Antiquities. Ah! Oh, they are shooting at me. I'm getting hit from both sides. Hold up. I should not have eaten that mole rat meat. Are you the one? No, you're not the one. What about you? Not you either. What the hell is the computer that I'm supposed to be using? Is it this one? Come here, my pretty computer. Museum information. Here we are. Okay. I believe... Can't be 99, can it? No, it cannot be 99. It's not 111. 113. Get the passcode. Nice job, Jigs. I knew you would remember the good old days. The loot is in the security office safe in the under part of the west wing. Use the terminal up there to get in. Enjoy your share, pal. You earned it. Meet me in the old diner outside of Jury Street Metro Station. See you there. Good luck, Prime. Alright. I have the information that I need. Okie dokie. And I'll stop doing the accent now. Because why not? Mark that as complete. I'm still trying to figure out what Will considers floor sucking. Treat me well and I might teach you personally. I'm terrible for saying that. Are you going for the unique Chinese assault rifle? Yes. Yes. The Xuanlong, I believe it is called. Lapping at the floor, there's not really much to suck. What do we got here? This unusual flag was recovered from the surface of the moon by the very last manned flight to its surface in 2052. The flag is from the old Valiant 12. Valiant 12 Virgo 3 lunar lander that touched down November 14th of 69. Its remarkable condition can be attributed to its construction. The flag is actually made of special materials to withstand the harsh environment of space. This is the actual skeleton of Captain Carl Bell, who died on May 5th, 1961 after his space capsule crash-landed. Captain Bell is credited as being the first human in space on board the space capsule Defiance 7. But this has been constantly refuted by both the Soviet Union and China. Defiance 7's flight lasted for a total of 12 minutes and 7 seconds, and it achieved one full revolution around the Earth, donated by Edwina Bell. God. Criminy. These super mutants really like causing trouble. What's this? This is the actual USSA deep space suit worn by Captain Carl Bell on May 5th of 61. Captain Bell is credited as being blah, 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 blah. I already read that. How macabre. What's at the top of this set of stairs? I tried to back out and I accidentally tried to force the lock instead. Oh, me and my butterfingers. So much for the loot behind that door. It's all over. It's all over. I'll never get through it. It's over this way. Chat, you've gotten very quiet as of recent. What's happened? Did I say something to offend you? Or are you actually doing the right thing and you're gooning responsibly? I can't say it straight. I can't say it with a straight face. It's such a stupid thing.
For as long as history has been recorded, man has had an insatiable hunger for knowledge regarding the universe. To understand why man is so interested in this unknown expanse of space around our little world, for as long as history has been recorded, man...
I died. Sorry. So rude. Rip, glad you're recovered, spokesperson. Spokeslemon. God. Okay, I can't drink any of the Nuka-Colas. That's like a rule in law here. I have plans.
Has had an insatiable hunger for knowledge regarding the universe.
Okay, we will quick save. Nope, that didn't work. Nope, that didn't work. We'll do it the hard way. Ah, yay. Got it. Ah, jeez. I got a freaking missile launcher over there. Holy moly. Okay. What should we do next? Let's pump up speech, I guess. And finally, our reward. It's a Hanukkah miracle. Why is it a Hanukkah miracle specifically? Thank you. It was very harrowing. Bleh. Let's do silent running. Does that, like, max out my sneak stats? No, that doesn't. That doesn't max it out at all. Okay, I'm fine. What's this? Just a bunch of log entries. I'm not really interested in reading log entries this time around. Hanukkah started today. Well, last night, technically. Oh! I didn't know that. Huzzah. YouTube sucks nowadays. I miss the pre-Mr. Beast YouTube. Man, things are definitely different. Things are definitely different now. What's your thoughts on the TV show? Are you hyped for season 2? I'm ready for season 2. I don't know how much time I'm gonna have on my hands to watch stuff. I need to watch the end of
We must take a journey. Please sit back, relax, and free yourself from the bonds of our planet as we take off.
I need to like find the time to go and what the heck is going on? Stop the show. Jeez. It's absolutely broken. Okay, well, I need to get myself over to the I need to start up Netflix and actually watch the new season of Stranger Things, final season of Stranger Things. That's something that's on my to-do list. I'll be finding out about it soon enough. Do you wish Fallout 3 in New Vegas had a hardcore mode? I mean, Fallout New Vegas does have a hardcore mode. It's not the same as a survival mode, though, which I think is what you're probably referring to. The fact that, like, there's a survival mode in Fallout 4 and a survival mode in Skyrim and everything like that. Okay. I mean, I didn't... Oh my god, what the hell? Ugh. Every fucking time, man. Jeez. Okay, found the dish. Take the dish. Ugh. In July of '69, the Virgo 2 lunar lander Valiant 11 became the very first manned space vehicle to touch down on the moon. The Valiant 11's crew consisted of Captain Richard Wade, Captain Mark Garris, and Captain Michael Hagen of the USAA. We salute these brave men, brave and noble men who took the very first steps on a planetary body other than our own. Wow, look at you, Zouchin. 5-stream watch streak? What is this madness? We need your opinion. What does it mean to floor suck your muffin top? Stop asking uncomfortable questions. What's this? The medals in this case were typically awarded to American pilots in World War II from left to right, top row to bottom. Medal of Honor, Distinguished Service, Silver Star, Distinguished Flying Cross, Navy Cross, Air Medal, Bronze Star, and the Purple Heart. There was a lot of smash and grab that happened in this museum. Then why you say incomprehensible things? Listen. You haven't paid for the floor suck service. Okay? The floor suck muffin top service is very, very premium, and you haven't paid for it. So you just don't get it, okay? I'm sorry. I hate to burst your bubble, but that's the way that this works. Okay, so how on earth do you get to that spot? You want to know what you're paying for? Well, listen, like, that's not how this works. Okay, that's just not how this works. I'm sorry. I mean, if you are not of a high enough... Oh! That's not what I meant to do. Ow. 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 There we go. Jeez. All I'm gonna say is that it's okay if you're not of a high enough caliber individual to be able to afford the floor suck muffin top service, okay? Like, I get it. Not everybody is meant to be part of a, you know, the exclusive club that can afford to enjoy such services. And you don't have to feel bad about that, but you probably will anyway. Maybe if you keep your head down and you hustle hard, one day you too will be able to enjoy the floor suck muffin top service. Okay? I'm gonna bite him. Bite him! Justice. God. Alright, you're being unnecessarily violent right now, and that is not appreciated. I don't need to hack into that. Alright. If you just forgo avocado toast and pumpkin spice lattes for 1 year, you can save up enough for the floor suck muffin top service, okay? It's as simple as that. Sounds very pinchy. I mean, it's not. Not unless you pay for the upcharge, but, you know. Hi, Will and chat. Have you upgraded to 1.21.1 yet, Will, in Minecraft? No, I have not. I have not updated anything in Minecraft. Not for a hot minute. Alright, I have to deal with more of these, super muty freaks. Do you wish Fallout 3 had more had New Vegas hardcore mode? Kind of. I kind of do. You could probably, like, you can do the Tale of Two Wastelands, you know? So that's a thing that might be possible to improve Fallout 3 too. Like, I'm very interested to see what a remaster of this game is going to look like. Because we all know that it's on the way, you know, like a remaster is happening. It's just a matter of time. I thought things stopped at the Washington Monument. I didn't know that the reflecting pool back here was accessible. Oh no, that's the federal bill. Okay, yeah, I remember now. Yep. Let's just get the broadcast relay up, yeah? Focus on that for now, then do a little bit more exploring in another capacity.
I'm talking about that Vault Descendant, of course. Here's the latest. Got some great news out of the town. Turns out the live atomic bomb in the town center has finally been deep-sixed for good. The town sheriff, one Lucas Sims, commissioned the one, the only lone wanderer from Vault 101 to disarm the nasty news. And the kid delivered. Hey, nice work.
Alright. Take a trip upstairs. Install the dish. There we go. I have returned from eating. Also brought some coffee. Good. That's very good to have more coffee in your hands.
People of the Capital Wasteland, you can hear me! Yee-haw! You can't stop the signal, baby. That's right. From Megaton to Girder Shade, Paradise Falls to the Republic of Dave, we're coming to you loud and proud in a special live report. But Three Dog, you're in that cool radio studio in D.C. How do you know I can hear you all the way out here in the ass end of nowhere? Because of the kid from Vault 101, that's how. That cat actually managed to repair our antenna relay. How's that for ingenuity, folks? From here on in, it's bye-bye, stupid static. Hello, magnificent music. So sit back, relax, and absorb these classic tunes. Until next time, this is Three Dog, ow! And you're listening to Galaxy News Radio, bringing you the truth, no matter how bad it hurts. And now a super important public service announcement. Remember, children, when the Raiders come...
Right. I stripped all the music out of the game to avoid copyright issue. So it's a never-ending loop of his news bulletins. I kind of forgot about that. You know, there's a game that's in my mind that I've been thinking a lot about lately, and I don't know if or when I'm going to be able to get back to it. Vintage Story. Are those songs in the public domain? No, none of the songs that they play on the radio are in the public domain. They had to pay rights in order for the music to be on the radio in this game. So now, like, it's just a matter of time before the Steam distributed version of Fallout 3 starts having its music stripped out. Because the rights to have the game, the rights to have that music in the game is time limited. Like the radio stations for the Grand Theft Auto games have already started having that happen. Like they're older games from like the 2001, 2002 for like Vice City and stuff. So like it's gonna happen to Fallout 3 at some point as well. Why not solo Vintage Story? I can. It's just I don't know when or if I'll get around to it. Like, you know what it's... I'm certain most of us here know what it's like to have a huge backstory, you know? Backlog. Just a huge backlog of games, and it's just like, oh man, I will never get to those backlog. And you wanna try to play different games, you wanna try to play new things, but then like the same old classic ones that you've already touched on and haven't really thoroughly exhaustively played keep calling you back in. Like I've spent so much time on huge backend. Oh, thank you very much. I know my butt is very nice. I've been told this more than once that I have a wonderful Banonkadonk. And I know that you guys like looking at it in the gallery too. But that's not why we're here this year. Instead, I'm raising money for charity. Fallout for Hope, St. Jude Children's Hospital. Oh, it's the Lincoln Memorial. Aren't slavers calling this place home? But I could totally do some hardcore vintage, well, solo Vintage Story. I don't hardcore on stream. I don't think that Twitch wants to see my penis like that. Oh, that's right.
Close enough. What the hell are you doing wandering around here?
I want something to drink, kill, and steal. Not necessarily in that order.
Don't we all? Let's go see Mr. Walker. He's in charge of the killing around here. And stay away from the memorial. We have orders to shoot first and loot the bodies after.
That's close enough. The memorial is off limits.
Well, who do we have here? I'm Leroy Walker, and you're probably wondering about what we're doing here.
Looks like you're getting ready for war. What are you really doing here?
You're a sharp one. We're from Paradise Falls. We're hunting runaway slaves. Have you seen any?
Maybe. How much is it worth if I find these slaves for you?
I'm only interested in the leader, Hannibal Hamlin. You find him and I'll pay you 100 caps. His trail leads east from Paradise Falls. He's going to try and claim this memorial, so this is the one place I know I can find him. Don't kill him yourself. Just find out where he's holed up and I won't have to wait for him.
I'm not gonna go out of my way to find these slaves for you.
Then some other wastelander will get the bounty for them.
Fine. I'm on my way.
I have big plans for Hannibal when I get my hands on him.
Sure, whatever you say.
I
there,
wish
pal.
those runaways would show up.
Okay, so that would be stealing for some bizarre reason. I gotta say, their mine placement is, like, really, really piss poor. NB, was that a blushy emo that you used, or am I imagining things? It was a surprised embarrassed. Why would you be surprised and embarrassed at the same time? This shit is less than stellar, bro. Oh, they're all hostile now. Was going behind the monument like an enormous faux pas? I shouldn't have done that. Oh, that's a lot of dead super mutants. Probably something worth taking off of them. Yeah, you're a horrible human, obviously. Aw. What? But I've only tried to entertain people in the most, with the most humility possible. Oops. I think I need to reboot my work computer. Dude, NB, please tell me that you haven't been watching my stream on your work computer. That would be a terrible thing to do. No? Oh, good. You're not stupid. Well, your words, not mine. Alright, well, we can go back and talk to Three Dog now. Should we try to get there the old-fashioned way? Like, just hoof it back to him? Gonna be a hell of a trek. Let's give it a shot. Let's see if we can actually get to him by just following the metro stations. I keep seeing piles of tires and stuff around. I'm just like, oh, I have to go into like scrapper mode for building and like take apart all of the things so that I can, you know, break them down to their primary components. Alright, here we go. This is the metro station that I need. Probably worth making another proper save here. I was on lunch before, came back all messed up. Oh dear. Right, what type of, frag grenade. There we go. Large bottle of whiskey. Okay, silent running is definitely paying dividends now. You're a horrible human being, obviously. I mean, listen, you can't blame me for being a horrible human being. I'm doing it specifically for the benefit of chat. I'm not just anyone's horrible human being. I'm your horrible human being. And at the end of the day, isn't that worth a little something? So this goes to Georgetown. Wait, is there another station exit over here? No, there is not. It's collapsed. Okay. Man, this is just so freaking nostalgic. There we go. You have a headache as well? Oh, that's not cool. Crap. I don't know how to cut my weight down any more than it already is. I think I'm gonna have to just leave the minigun. Man, what is it? What is it with headaches, man? Why do they always come out of nowhere and just like ruin your entire day? I'm always over encumbered. Okay, somebody knows that I'm here. Oh, one of these creeps. God, centaurs are creepy. A heart is a heavy burden. Yeah, you should totally go undead. It frees you. Frees you of all of your like worldly responsibilities. What the fuck was that? Let's go ahead and let's use a touch of stuff here. And I'll have to use some stim packs. I try to stay away from stim packs for no really good reason, in all honesty. Oh my God. Okay. Somebody's got a missile launcher. They are shooting at me. Two can play that game, bitch. I just walked directly into that shit. Ah! I shot him! Where's he landing? Where's he landing? Oh, stuck the landing. There we go. Do they have weight in this game, stim packs? No, they do not. Stim packs are weightless, and because there's no like hardcore or survival mode in this game, it's impossible for them to have weight. Although I suppose a survival mode has probably been made as a mod and is over on Nexus. Almost for certain there is a mod to turn this into a survival. Okay, so let's use stim packs basically all over on my body. I'm encumbered once more. You know what? We're gonna put you on number 4. I got so many freaking missiles to shoot off at this point. Yep, not much left. Well, oh, wait a minute. You survived that somehow. Okay. Still over. Whoops. Okay, which one of these was the more beat up version? It's that one. Okay. So, I have found another fast travel location, right? Yeah, Georgetown East. Okay, well, we'll fast travel back to Georgetown East. For now, off to Megaton we go. We'll hop out front and we'll see if there's a trader hanging around.
Welcome to Megaton. Friendliest town
Hey, it's Wolfgang.
around.
A friend with deep pockets is a friend indeed. Welcome to my shop.
Alright, what have you got to sell? Well, actually, let's repair something.
Whatever you've got.
Okay. We'll repair combat armor. We'll repair the missile launcher, too. And my hat. And the terrible shotgun. And that's good for now.
Crazy Wolfgang's got just what you need. Assuming you need the random junk that I've got.
Hunting rifles. A super sledge, a sniper rifle, a sledgehammer. Beer. Psycho. Vodka. Whiskey. There's so much stuff that I pick up that I don't actually need. Alright, Wolfgang, what have you got for, like... You know what? No. We're good.
Give me a shout if you need anything else. See you out on the road, huh?
You need 2 sledgehammers? What are you gonna, like, what are you gonna do? Like, slap a chain on them and call them sledge chucks? Make them 10 times more ridiculous than they already are? Oh, I specialize in dual wielding. Okay, what do you dual wield? I dual wield sledgehammers. It's amazing. Braxton, tin can, sensor module. Scrap metal goes upstairs. Blood pack. Mole rat meat. All the Nuka-Cola. Quantum.
It appears you've been wounded, sir. May I suggest you utilize your infirmary?
Okay, remove all... Restore damaged libs. Heal myself. Grab a compound. detox myself and create a new compound. Cool. Hold on. Like slinging around 2 giant dicks. Speaking of dicks, anyone watch the new Spartacus? God. Oh. Oh, wait. Listen. I just wish I could sling around 1 giant dick, but I wasn't gifted in that department, and I'm stuck, you know, like, constantly, obfuscating it whenever I'm taking spicy pictures. Because if people saw the real size, they might end up somehow still disappointed, despite the preparations. All right. It's time for another refill of my coffee. I'm surprised that camera isn't more crooked. Coffee mug is almost empty. It's really not anywhere near full, and I still managed to spill it. Ugh. Time to be adultish. Thanks for the entertainment. Hey, you have a good rest of your day, and hope to see you in the next one. You do that all the time? I mean, I'm a little bit embarrassed because spilling coffee is not something that I typically do. It's a good day if I don't spill coffee on myself. Oh, wait, okay. I'm no longer up close and personal with the camera. I like the phrasing of adult-ish. Like, I can be adult-ish. Like, the pictures that I take are adult-ish, but they're not, like, adult. Alright, how's my inventory doing? 101? Okay, I got stuff that I still need to stash here. Go for weapons. Use assault rifle. I've got the missile launcher. Let's just use it and stash the laser rifle. Let's grab some food. Blammo mac and cheese, some dirty water, human flesh, potato crisps. That'll do for now. I took the meaning as had to adult. Like, do mundane shit to survive. Yeah, that's a pretty adult thing to have to do, huh? If you think about it, it's kind of remarkable how much of, what we do.
To hear the thunder of his voice.
Hey, what can I get you?
It's in the menu.
Hey, I won't say it's all fresh, but it'll keep you going.
Refined punja fruit. Wow. Wasn't expecting that.
Enjoy. Have a good one.
Men, women.
It's surprising how much of what we do is mundane, and yet at the same time we kind of like seek to do the mundane. What was the location? People like routine. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just thinking about it in the capacity of, like, the number of video games that we can play that basically boil down to just the mundane tasks. Like, there's a, like, I can't explain why I keep thinking about Vintage Story, but I do, and I also continuously think about all the mundane little tasks that you perform in Vintage Story and how much I really, really want to go back and do the mundane. I want to engage in the mundanity that Vintage Story is. Come on. All right, here we go. The Jury Street Metro Station. Okay, that was the location that I'm trying to look for. You know what? We're gonna hotfoot it. We're gonna hoof it. Instead of doing this like the fast travel way, we're gonna walk out there. So chat,
Welcome to Megaton.
I spent money yesterday.
Down around.
I spent money yesterday. I did some holiday shopping and I spent some money. Do you want to guess what it is that I spent money on? You don't have to guess. And if you're not interested in guessing, then so be it. Like that there's nothing wrong with that. Stop buying porn. But it's one of my best pleasures in life. No, I would never pay for porn. I'll make porn. I'll make porn for other people, and I want other people to buy the porn I make. But I'll never buy it myself. Switch 2 games. You're getting warm, Eli. You're getting warm. But no, not Switch 2 games. And for some reason, I'm reconnecting to chat. What the hell happened? Well, I hope I didn't miss anything there. Twitch has been strange in that regards today. Yeah, I mean, it's Twitch. You can't expect too much out of it. A functional platform in some capacities and not functional in others. So I bought a Switch 2 Pro controller. It cost me $96.
Oh! God damn it!
Yeah, almost $100 for a controller is a load of horse shit. It really is. It really fucking is.
Tear your heart. Oh.
Well, that's a location that I'm not interested in. We just gotta keep heading west. As directly west as I possibly can. Are Switch 1 Pro controllers compatible with Switch 2? I have a whole collection. I'd be pissed off for them to become unusable. The Switch 1 Pro controller does work with the Switch 2. That being said, the Switch 2 Pro controller comes with a few of its own upgrades. It has programmable buttons on the back side of the controller, so it has 2 extra buttons. You know how the plus and negative buttons on your Pro controllers are like flush with the face of the controller? Well, they've made those raised, so they're easier to hit or press. Like I always had a problem with that with the Switch 1 controller. But this is the most important thing for me, the reason why I went out and I bought it. You cannot wake the Switch 2 with a Switch 1 Pro controller. You can pair it. It'll continue to work with the console, but if you want to remotely wake the Switch 2, you have to use the Joy-Cons that come with it or buy a Switch 2 Pro controller. Those are the only 2 things that can wirelessly wake the system. Why didn't you look at 8-bit Do controllers? Because they won't wake the system. That's an exclusive thing that Nintendo has figured out is probably the tiny little convenient nudge to get someone to buy a brand new, like a damn near $100 controller. It worked on me. It just worked on me. So, you know. Check out this playground. See if there's any interesting. Ugh. It's like they designed it to be shitty, but everything is like that. Like, it's not all bad, you know? As long as your other controllers aren't, like... It's not... Oh, God. Oh. Oh, I almost ate that one. Whew. Like, it's not a great situation, right? But it's also, at least the Pro controllers from Switch 1 do work on the Switch 2, even with that particular peculiarity or quirk That it's like, yeah, you can't wake the system with it. So, at the very least, like a collection of Pro Controllers from Switch 1 will still work on the Switch 2, and presumably you really only need one controller that can wirelessly wake the console, so there's nothing wrong with using the Joy-Cons that come with the machine. Also, there's really nothing wrong with buying one singular Switch 2 Pro Controller. At least it's not a situation where you have to replace all of them, right? Did you ever try Expedition 33? No, I have not. And frankly, I am actively contemplating picking up Expedition 33 and pointedly not streaming it. Because, like, I was trying to play The Outer Worlds 2 on stream, and it just wasn't feeling good. It wasn't feeling like the right vibe for me, and I don't know how much of that is... Like, it's difficult to get into games whenever I'm streaming because I like to focus on chatting with people. And then I have this 2-track system which just kind of rips my mind apart, where I'm like, I'm trying to pay attention to the game, but I'm also trying to pay attention to chat. And I'm walking in 2 different directions at the same time for that. So, I'm conflicted on it for that reason. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god, what are you doing? No, stop that. Stop that. Oh, who's shooting at me? No, Serpentine. Serpentine. Don't worry, I got this. Ah! I missed him. Ah! How did I miss? I am wasting so many rockets on this asshole. Fuck. Okay. That's much better. Your husband loved the game. It's so visually beautiful. I mean, I'm totally down to find out more about it and play it, but the big reason why I didn't bother with Expedition 33 was because it came out just as the Fallout, or the whatchamacallit, the Oblivion remaster came out. So I was neck deep in the Oblivion remaster, and I'm like, I just spent a whole bunch of time. I just spent a bunch of money on this remaster, and I'm gonna focus on it. This is what I want to play, so that's what I did. And I really need to go back and just play it, you know? I really need to go back and just play Expedition 33. I might pick it up during the Steam sale, you know? I think the Steam sale is going to start this coming Monday or so. So I'm contemplating it. I'm contemplating it. Definitely don't stream it then. However, I think it's a game most people who like an engaging story with lovable characters should give a try. Would have saved 3 rockets if you had done that to begin with. Eli, do not judge me. We were fighting over the TV in the living room because I wanted to play Oblivion and he wanted to play that. Expedition 33 is already on sale, I think. Yeah, but I'm not quite ready to spend any extra money at the moment, because I have to determine whether or not I'm going to pick anything new up for the Switch 2. All right, I got the assault rifle that I was looking for. Okay, so this is like a Rube Goldberg machine in here, or at least it was supposed to be. It looks like it's already. Oh, was this already set off? It must have come in here already. Yeah, you come over here, you press the plate, like, it knocks, and it does, you know, the domino effect and stuff. Okay, well, I already came through here. There's no question about that. Then again, why wouldn't I have come through here? I already came to Jury Street Metro Station. Oh my god, ma'am. You have a rod right up your hoo-ha. Is that how you're keeping yourself upright these days? My word. Hello, Kato. Greetings and welcome to the stream. Santa Strife, is that you? Hello, Kato. Hello. For anybody who just came in, I am actively streaming Fallout once more this year for Fallout for Hope and the St. Jude's Children's Hospital. It's a teddy bear. Nice. Every dollar goes to a good cause. Exclamation charity if you would like to contribute. We're working on a painting this year. That's right, a painting. Oh boy. You guys have two choices to make when the time comes for me to do the painting. So far. 2 choices so far. There will be more choices later. Went to your girlfriend's family Christmas this weekend. That was great. Oh, really? I was wondering why you were so quiet over the weekend. Usually you pop up and you say something every once in a while. Okay. There we go. I have now received the radio signal. Yeah, I crashed out hard Saturday night and slept till late afternoon Sunday morning. Wow, things are going really well. You'll all be married in like 2 years. Introverts be crashing out after gatherings. I don't know that that actually describes you there, Kato. Like, you... oh god. Oh god! I don't have enough... Oh god. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I don't know, Kato, like, as someone, you have an urge to like pop in and talk to people. And I just feel like that's not an introvert thing. Like, I know that everything exists on a scale, you know, it's like a sliding scale, it's a gradient. But part of me is like, no, Kato can't be an introvert. He actually wants to talk to people. That's different. I'm at home. Oh god! No. No. Stay the fuck away from me! I see you've hit Guai level, which, while that's all you encounter for a while. I mean, I remember whenever I initially did the playthrough of this game on YouTube, that I started referring to them as that which will not be named, because the minute that I said their name, they would show up. So... Like, I'd kill one, I'd be like, oh, I just killed thing. You know, I would actually say what it was. I killed a bleh, and then immediately another one would show up and try to eat my face. Right, you know what? I don't actually need to be doing this. Let's return to Megaton.
You want something?
We're gonna, like, stash things. Maybe sell something off. Weapons, maybe? Maybe I have weapons. I do have plenty. I like talking, but in person is more exhausting. There's so much more to presenting yourself. You have to think about all of the sub-languages that we give out. Like, body language. Oh yeah, I remember that actually. Oh yeah, the Yao Guai thing. I'm safe for now. I'm in my house. This was meeting like 15 new people and schmoozing, and schmooze I did. Golly, that's a lot of schmoozing to do. Okay. Teddy bear. That's that. That's it for that. You know what? Let's hop out front of Megaton and see if there's a trader sitting around. Harith.
Looking to trade?
I'm here to buy.
It's my pleasure to offer hot death in a variety of exciting flavors. Take your pick.
Pulse grenade, missile launcher, frag grenade, frag line. Okay. Peril. Don't need the buff out. I'll keep the jet for once. Don't care for the Psycho, however. Don't need the Scotch. Alright, Lucky. What type of shotgun shells do you have? I'll take that. I'll also take the missiles. No, I will not take the missiles, because that really pumps it over the top. Alright, cool.
Thanks. Until we meet...
Try Moriarty's coldest drinks in the capital.
Alright, the last time that I was doing this, I was in Georgetown East, so we'll fast travel back out here, and we'll try to continue finding our way back to Three Dog the slow way. I don't think that I've ever done this before, like actually just walking back to Three Dog instead of, Actually, wait a minute, there was a hotel over here I wanted to double check. I don't like people that always are looking to see if they can exploit you. Nerd, on the other hand, are awesome individuals. Well, nerds can look to exploit people too. I did with the cousins that are local because we're going to a meadery in Portland with them in the next week or so. Oh, wow. Okay, so I know this place. Riley's Rangers are like held up inside of that place. That's an entire... That building is a huge process. I'm not going in there right now. Why do people hate the French? Imagine if Sandfall Studios make another great game. I might start to like French if that happens. Why do people hate the French? It's not like we really hate them, but we don't like them either. God. Look at Strife. He's always exploiting. Exploitating. Oh. Oh, is that what I've been doing this whole time? I thought I was exposing the whole time. Are they not the same thing? French studios swept Game of the Year with Expedition 33, so... and wore uniforms doing it. I think they get a break. God. So you hate the French for the same reason people hate Nickelback? Because you can? God. Mostly in Europe, they're seen as pretentious asses. They almost refuse to learn English because they think French is superior in every way. I've heard stories about, like, having to deal with Parisians. And how picky they can evidently be about how you're speaking French. Because I guess Parisian is just that much different from normal French, which is a baffling thing to hear. Alright, this is how we get back to Three Dog. I think. Foggy Bottom Station. Mate, it's a joke. Don't really hate anyone. I don't really hate anyone French. Oh! Ow. I just stepped in a bear trap.
Come on, boy. Kick ass.
You little shit. Isn't like 50% of the English language derived from French? No, that's definitely, it's not, like, there's definitely a decent amount of French that's in the English language, but it's not as high as 50%.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. It's go time. I'll take it.
French is a Latin language, while English comes from Old German. Blame the Norman conquest. Norman French, then re-Latinized word. God. I mean, the way that language has changed the world over, you know?
Where?
He's talking about during the development of English. He means 50% of words derived from French and that conquest. Listen, remember, I'm a linguistics nerd. Literally listen to a history on English podcast so that I know the exact etymology of a ton of words. I thought English had more in common with Old German, though. Had to also do a couple linguistic classes for my anthropology degree. Man. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so... Stealth deploy. That's good. Let's repair some stuff, shall we? Do I even have the stuff to repair? Doesn't look like it. There we go. Reduce my weight in some capacity. I'm going in the completely wrong direction for this. But... oh, holy moly. Could use you. Gotcha. So that goes to a different tunnel section. But I'm happy that I came down this way. I found some grenade bouquets. It's from an old Germanic language. Then you also have Viking influencers in the 800s. For example, skirt and shirt are cognate and share a similar etymology. One is from Old Norse, the other one Old German. What does my local map have to say here? It says that I've got to go this way. Not abundantly certain how exactly I'm supposed to get over to that general area. See, that's how you sneak attack. Shoot a rocket at him. This is your methodology for sneak attackedness. The meaty area is called Weird Leatherworks, and oh, the meadery. Wired Leatherworks and meadery. And it's styled like an old tavern with some D&D vibes. That sounds fun. Shotguns and missiles, then? It's an explosives build. It's just, you know, kind of hard not to play with a gun.
Tear you up.
That one. Volatile. 2 out of 8 correct. Volatile. Do that. Solution. S-O-L-U-T. Got it. Okay, I got that working, but I think I need a metro ticket. Where might I find a metro ticket? There must be one sitting around here somewhere. Here we go, metro ticket.
Metro security protocol initializing. Station security grid offline. Metro Central not responding. Threat level Omega. Lethal force authorized.
That sounds fun. I like mead. Sometimes it's too sweet, but I've had balanced ones as well. Wench vibe. Yeah, it's a candy beverage. Freaking love it. Bust out your bodices. Oh no. Is it a bodice or is it a dirndl? Oh yeah, show me your dirndl. Alright, returned to DuPont Circle. Where am I now? Am I actually going to be able to get there from here? I'm feeling like I'm a lot closer than I thought. Like, I'm bound to determine. I'm trying to get the rest of the way to Three Dog today and then save and quit after talking to him. Or maybe save and quit just before talking to him, because my alarm already went off, you know, so... Probably eat a little bit of food here. Nikola Tesla and you. Potato crisps. Dandy boy apples. And I think that's all I can do right now. Gotta be a stim pack. Do I have any grenades? Oh, I have so many frag grenades. Wait a minute. There we go. 3? There we go. Have one of these. I love gifting raiders hand grenades. I think that was all of them. There were 2 raiders here. What happened to the other one? There we go. Found what was left of him. I missed an opportunity to take up another mine. Totally botched it, man. I need more explosives. I love being a demolitions expert. I love the big booms whenever they hit. Remember, Three Dog's head wrap can be swapped with a power armor helmet. Pfft. Your butt is an alarm. I mean, it can be. Trust me, like my backside has probably been a wake-up call to some people and what they never knew about themselves and what they desire in life. Even better, gifting them grenades without them noticing you slide it into their rectal cavity. Man, I love exploding pants in this game. Like, that was the #1 thing that I would just do for hours whenever the game initially came out. It was like, yeah, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna use a stealth boy and I'm gonna sneak around. Oh boy. That's a lot of ghoul energy. Forgot how violent this game is. I was making a fart joke, but that's fine too, I guess. I regret nothing. Okay, so I have to hop through another metro station. Leave me alone. I'm leaving. I'm going home with my toys. Fallout Season 2 first episode is up in 2 days. I'm so excited. Man, you are way more, like, raring to go than I am for the game. For the show. I'm just like, it's whatever. I'll get to it at some point. Oh, that's a glowing one. Wow. I mean, I missed him somehow. How can you not like Lucy? She's my spirit animal. God. Not just for consumer reasons, but traffic reasons. Jumps on Raider D. I mean, NB? Why are you being so remarkably horny right now? What on earth? You'll probably see some of said traffic too, Will. I mean, if I'm lucky, you know. I don't know how established any of my old guides and everything are in search terms at this point, you know? Horniness in a Strife stream? Yeah, can you believe it? Talk about impure. I am just disgusted. Okay, so that's the exit, but that's not what I'm looking for. Well, it's going to be in New Vegas as well, and you got that lovely playthrough you did. Yeah, I did. I don't think that the New Vegas playthrough is really going to see much action, though. Would you be, like, are you surprised by me saying these things? Because I feel like I've got this, like, I feel like my YouTube compass about, like, what can fall out of favor and what doesn't matter anymore is better than my compass and my ability to figure out what people are interested in and are looking for. Horseshoes and hand grenades! With lead horn dog, known as William Strife. Oh, lead horn dog, not lead. Whoops. I'm not a horn dog. You're just making words up. Alright, I found Chevy Chase. I'm probably nowhere near Three Dog yet. The GNR building plaza isn't too far away. We'll see. Either way, I don't think that I'm going to talk with Three Dog today. I just want to get back using the technique that I was using to try to get back to him. Just basically run through more of the metro to do exploring. And that's all that I'm really after. Oh, yeah. I know exactly where I am. This is the same route that I used to get in the first time. Early Dawn Elementary School. For some reason, I don't remember that name. I remember this being a school because of all the lockers and stuff, but I don't remember the name of the school being on the front. Is this the exit? How do I get out the other side of this building? Oh, here we go. Hey, GNR. Cool. So we'll just hop inside and, we'll save and quit in the lobby and talk with Three Dog the next time that I play. BS, you are such a horn dog. No, I'm not. I'm a good Christian boy. I'm a very good Christian boy, which means that I'm not like wearing a bunch of
Looks sexy like clothing the underneath. good fight has gained a new ally.
Which means that I'm not wearing something super sexy underneath my normal mundane clothing, because God can't see underneath your clothing. William, I am not into Christian play. Maybe we should renegotiate our marriage. You are such a terrible, terrible, non-pure person. Guys, give him squats. Actually, I'm gonna have to turn down squats because I'm running so short on time today. I'm sorry, Zouchin, but I'm gonna reject your squats and return those points to you. and this is just the end of the stream, okay? But I will promise you this much. Whenever I go into work today, if I find some extra time, I will do the squats that have been refunded. You know, just for my own health. Oh my God, he's giving Steve Jobs today. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Hello, Ratchet. I love you, buddy. Okay, chat. Thank you so much for the donation. Yeah, donation towards the charity stream. We're getting there. We're definitely making progress. 322 out of 400. Hello. Come on, back up, back up. No, shoot, 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 shoot. God, he keeps looking at me. Okay, chat. You've been a wonderful and a lovely audience. Thank you so much for contributing to the charity drive. We are well on our way to making the total goal, but for the time being, every single dollar counts. We don't have to hit the end to have made a difference for somebody, okay? Now, until next time, I hope that you all take care, stay happy, and stay healthy. I will see all of you at 12 noon on Saturday, and maybe if you're lucky, you'll catch me on Tev's stream come Wednesday night. Until then, though, take care of yourselves. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay warm in the cold temperatures, or maybe stay cool if it's warm where you're at. Later.